Hello everyone, welcome to Logan Chops Reviews. Today I have for you a fast-paced card collection game. It's called Lost My Mummy. It's available for sale now on their website. We're going to go through a quick setup and gameplay between me and Gothy, show you all the rules, how it works. It's Egyptian themed, as you can tell by the name, Lost My Mummy. And it's a great learning tool. It's got some really good pictures. And the creator said you can actually contact them if they're in their area to actually set up some demos for them to come to your school and play. So we're going to take a look at it. It's called Lost My Mummy. So Lost My Mummy, you're basically trying to collect up different colored mummies, but they're represented by the number, the colors on the top of the cards. So we're going to go ahead and show you some quick gameplay, and then go through the steps of the turn and everything. There's a couple different levels that you can play in Lost My Mummy. We're going to be playing the peasant level, which is the lower level. The game's for either 1 to 2 players. You can play it solo, you can play it 2 players. The solo rules will be found on the website, and the link to the website will be in the description of the video. So the game comes with 2 scoring cards. You can see them right there, which show the different representations of how many sets you have to make, or how many mummies per set you have to make. And they're also the double-sided with more information about having lost my mummy at your school, like represented and stuff, and the website there also. So you go ahead and give each player one of the scoring cards, and you start the game. Everybody starts the game with the blue die right there. So we'll put the other 2 die, the red die and the green die, to the side. And you can see on the card it tells you about the dies. The red die is basically the worst dice, because it has, on the 6 sides, it's got 2 1s, 2 2s, 1 3, and then this I symbol right here, which basically, if you roll an I during your turn, it's basically a go. It's a pass. You don't get to draw any cards on your turn. So the red die is the worst die because it has the lowest numbers. The blue die is the medium die. It's got 2 3s, 2 4s, 2 5, or 1 5, and one of the I's also. And then the green die is the best one. It's got 2 4s, 2 5s, and a 6. And then, but it's also got the eye right there on the green die. So everybody starts out with using the blue die at the beginning of the game. So for the peasant level, you're going to take your cards, and we have these double-sided mummy cards right here. They're for the players. There's 6 of them, and each one is a different color and has a different reward level on it. You see, this one is for the peasants game. It says it's 50 gold rings right there, or 50 rings of gold, sorry, right there. And you see the color is blue up there, and there's 6 of those that are worth 50 value in different colors. You've got blue, you've got red, you've got yellow, you've got kind of like a purplish, you got black, and an orange right there. And they say found on one side, and on the other side they say lost mummy, return if found. So we're going to be using the 50s. There's also ones for 100 rings, and there's one of each one of those for each color. And there's also these ones for 150 rings right there. So we're going to put the hundreds and the 150s aside. We'll put them in the box off to the side, because we're not going to use them in the peasant level game. Put those aside. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these, move the dice off to the side for right now, and you just shuffle them up. It doesn't matter which, if you look at them or not. You just shuffle them and then pass out, because it doesn't matter which one color, because there's an equal number of these matching mummy cards in the deck for set collection. So we'll just give them a quick shuffle, and then just go 1. So each player gets 3, and you're going to put them out with the lost mummy reward offered if found side face up like this. Move yours a little bit in right there, so they can see it on the camera like that.
Sorry.
Okay. And then for the deck, you have action cards, and then you've got mummy cards for the rest of the deck we're going to be using. Let's show you the mummy cards. The mummy cards are like this. They got different pictures depicting different things that happened to the mummies, like all the offerings that were given to the mummies after they died, or the pharaohs and stuff. Pictures of the drawings of the pharaohs actually in their sarcophagi, their tombs right there. And each one of these, as you can see, has a different color eye of Ra up there in the corner. It's a yellow right there. So there's multiple of these in the deck. And what we're trying to do in the peasant level is find 3 of these each. And when you find them, I'll give you an example. Because I've got the blue, the black, and the yellow mummy cards here. And Gothylocks over here has the blue, the red, and the orange for hers.
I think that one's supposed to be green, right?
Is that supposed to be green? Yeah, it's kind of like a teal, like a bluish green on mine. Or teal if you have it. So whenever you got them, when you pick them, you're gonna put it in the black one right here. That matches my middle one there. Whatever, if you pick it out of there, you put it underneath your card so that it's showing like that. And whenever you get 3 of the same card on your turn, you can claim your mummy as being found. And when you do, you square up the cards like that, and no more cards can be played on that stack. And at the end of the game, when you score your points, it'll be you'll get a reward of 50 gold. If you don't have your money claimed as found, you won't get points for that mummy. In the deck, you also have different action cards that you can play, like this one, Blessed Tomb. You place this card above one of your Lost Mummy cards, and at the end, you'll get double the rewards. There. That's a good one to play on yours if it comes up. And remember, you have to play before you claim your mummy as found, because if you don't, then you won't be able to play on there and get the rewards. Cursed Tomb right here, you place it above one of your opponent's ones, and they only get half of the rewards at the end of the game. And you got different ones that'll let you swap out the dice, or whenever you swap a dice. We'll go over that when one of these cards is played, of how it goes. There's different rules for that. The double take. There's a lot of different ones. I want to show you this one though. There's these brooches that you can place above your mummy, and then during the game, if you find the other half of the brooch and also play it above that mummy, it's worth an extra 50 gold rings. So at the beginning of the game, you go ahead and shuffle up your deck right here. Give this a quick shuffle. Put it off to the side, like so, and make sure we leave room for a discard right there. And we're gonna go ahead. We start off with the blue die. The red and green are just off to the side right here. So to determine the first player, everybody rolls until somebody gets the eye. That's gonna be the first player. Gothy's got a 5. Say I get a 3. Gothy rolls a 4. We keep rolling this with a 5. This could take a little while. Out the 4. Keep going. 3, 3, 4. 4. Roll one more time, and if not, I'm just going to go first. All right, 3. Oh yeah, so we're just going to say that I rolled the eye right there. Ta-da! Yeah, I rolled the eye. So I'm going to be first player. So how the turn works is the first player takes the blue die and rolls it, and whatever comes up is how many cards he's going to draw off the deck. I just rolled a 3. If you happen to roll the Eye of Ra, you don't get to draw any cards. Play passes to the next player. So basically, you have to skip your turn. So I rolled a 3. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And then I look at the cards and figure out, I get to pick 1 card. So I have to figure out which card I want to keep. Do I want to keep one of the ones that I can play underneath one of my mummies? Or do I want to pick one of the special cards and play it above my mummy, or play the swap dice, or what have you? I'm going to do this turn. I can show you the cards I got right there. I'm going to go ahead and pick this black one right here and place it underneath my mummy. Now, regardless of what you choose, the rest of the cards in your hand get discarded. Even if it's a special card that lets you swap dice and this and that, it gets discarded. The only ones that stay in the play are the ones with the colors that you put underneath the cards, or like the Pharaoh's Brooch or the Cursed Tombs and Blessed Tombs, stuff like that. They actually stay in play and stuff. All the rest of your cards get discarded, and then play passes to your opponent. So you pass the dice to them, and then they'll roll. Oh, she got an eye. So,
I go first.
Yeah, no, I'm too late. So she rolled an eye, so her turn is skipped, so it comes back over to me. I'll roll. I rolled a 3. I draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the teal one this time, and go ahead and put it underneath that mummy. Discard the rest of them and pass the dice. No, it's a 4, so she gets to draw 4 cards. Okay, she's choosing the blue one over there.
That looks purple.
Yeah, it's bluish purple. Okay, we'll go ahead and roll this die here. I got another 3, so I will draw 3 cards. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have. Oh yeah, I do. I have the teal one right there, so I'll go ahead and play that there. And discard, and we'll go ahead and pass play to you. Gothy rolled a 4, so she's drawing 4 cards. Okay, she's gonna play the Blessed Tomb above her her purplish blue tomb right there. Your mummies right there. So I'll go ahead and roll for my turn. I got a 3 again. 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna play swap a dice. Now, normally how swap a dice works, well, let's play the first time and then how it works after that. The first time the swap a dice card is played, since we only have the one die going back and forth between us, the blue die. The first time it's played, you get to pick either the green die or the red die over here, the spare die, and give it to either your opponent or yourself, and the other one is going to take the blue die. In this case, I'm going to keep the blue die, and I'm going to give Gothy the red die, which is the low die. So she'll be lower numbers than I will, and so she'll be drawing less cards to get to her cards. So she'll get to use that, and I'll get to use the blue die. On subsequent turns, whenever the swap a dice card is played, you can see you either swap your opponent's dice with one of the spare dice, because now there's only one spare dice over to the side. There's the green die, or you can swap your dice with the spare dice. So I could if this card was come up again and I played it, I could swap my blue die with the green die. So either way, but the first time it's played, since there's only the one blue die in there, one player gets the blue die, the other player gets either the red or the green die, depending on what the person that played the card gets to choose who gets that blue die and who gets the other one. So that is my turn. Now we'll pass the Gothy with the red die. And she rolled a 1. Draw your 1 card.
Damn it.
Nothing you can play. She goes ahead and discards it. So I'll roll my blue die. Oh, 5. Huh, lucky me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And like I said here, I'll go ahead. I'm going to play another swap a dice card. I'm going to swap my dice with the spare dice. So now I'm playing with the green die. That card discarded. So go ahead. Oh, she actually gets to draw 3 cards. Hey.
Gotta be kidding me. Can I bless it twice?
I don't see why not. It'll double the double rewards. It doesn't say that you can't play more than one bless card on a single mummy. There you go.
Don't curse it now.
Oh. I get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're gonna go ahead and I have one of the teal ones. This is my 3rd teal one that I will be playing. The others get discarded. So I place it underneath my mummy or my set.
It rejects it.
Now my set of 3 right there, and I am declaring this mummy as found since I have a set of 3. So I will flip my mummy over to the found side and square up the cards. Now, no more cards can be played on here, either mummy cards or any kind of blessings or curses or brooches or anything like that. No, once it's over there like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll play a couple more turns. Go ahead and roll. Well, she rolled a 1 right on top of the deck. Oh, she's playing Cursed Tomb right above my my black the squared mummy right there. So now I will only get half the rewards at the end of the game for that mummy. That's if he scored it all. So go ahead, let me roll that. Oh, I got an I, so I skip my turn. Go ahead. 1 again. Oh, so you got an orange. Yay, there you go. Oh, I got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and look through these real quick. Yeah, I got a couple choices, but I'm going to go ahead and we'll pick to play this one. I'll discard this. I'm going to play Search in Sand, which lets me dig into the discard pile and swap a card in there for this card right there. So I'm going to go ahead and look through the discard pile. I'm going to find myself a yellow mummy to go ahead and play on my yellow mummy. And this one gets discarded. Go ahead and go. 1.
Oh, I got search the sand.
Oh, search in the sand. So she's going to be able to search the discard pile. She finds one of her bluish purple ones. And go ahead and play there. Alright. And that's the basic gameplay for Lost My Mummy. You keep playing until somebody completes all 3 of their selections. If your draw pile runs out on the discards, you go ahead and shuffle the discards and keep going. And you just keep playing until you find all your mummies. So let's go ahead and get to the review.
I win.
So as you can see in Lost My Mummy, it's a really quick, simple, basic game of set collection. It's great. We played the peasant level, as you saw. There's also the artisan level, where instead of using the 50 gold ring cards, you use the 100 gold ring cards, and you also collect 4 of each mummy instead of 3. Then there's also the scribe level, where you use the 150 gold ring cards instead, and you try to get a collection of 5 of the cards instead of 3 or 4 like in the peasant and the artisan level. Then there's also the hard level, the grand vizier level, which is just an all-out brawl where you use all of the different value of mummies and try to get different sets based on your strategy. So the rules are in the box. You'll see them. So it's Lost My Mummy. It's available for purchase, and it's a great game. Go ahead and check it out. The link to the website will be in the description. This has been Logan for Logan Chops Reviews. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.